Hi, welcome to a video of my flea market finds for today, Sunday, July 23rd, 2023. I slept late. I didn't put my alarm, but I slept late and I got up 30 minutes later than I wanted to, so I arrived a little bit too late at a table where the guy was selling a whole bunch of records at $1 a piece. A guy was, thank goodness it's a nice guy, but a guy is still competition was there. And he got 6 records before me. One of them was the Coasters on Atco 101 with scuffs but playable for $1. I was really pissed off because, well, not pissed off, but really like jealous. I wanted it, but I still got these 21 records for $21. He told me he was selling them for a friend. He couldn't make a special price for quantities. It was $1 a record. So since it was just $1. I can't remember anymore this record. I bought it in so shape so many times. I don't know what my best copy looks like. I still don't have a nice clean copy. So this, oh boy, yeah, this morning it looked better than that. Anyway, I decided to just take it, but I probably shouldn't. But it's just $1. The Europe State Blanche, their first album on Meteor before they moved to Apex. This is a children's record, believe it or not. Well, no, it's obvious. Amikwan Koikoya Yaho. This is actually a true Indian. Well, I shouldn't say the word Indian, but he was a character on the Patoville TV show, and this is 1974. And I have a few copies of that. But this was in great shape. Decided to not leave it there. But I could have. I didn't need it, but I don't know. I decided to take it. This I don't have at all. This looks interesting. The Dave Clark 5 record review instrumental album. So yeah, I wonder if it's just the master tapes where they lowered the vocals, or is it really them? Because you remember a few weeks ago I got a record that was supposed to be the instrumentals played by Les Bel Air, but it wasn't Les Bel Air, or it didn't sound like them. Anyway, so yeah, I've never seen this one, so it doesn't matter if it's in rough shape. Never seen this one. Bobby Curtola, 12 golden hits. And because I remember that I do have Fortune Teller on 45 on the Tartan label, so I said, yep, I'm going to try this. This is kind of cool. The Diamonds meet Pete Rugolo on Mercury. Yeah, these are rough late 50s records. This I already have a copy, but I think it's scratched. I'm not sure. So this looked in better shape. The Twang's the Twang. The Twang's the Thang. Sorry about that. Dwayne Eddy, his twangy guitar, and the Rebels. And Jamie. Oh, the cover is so, but I think what I have is a US cover with a terribly scratched record, so I can swap both. Volume 2, $1 million worth of Twang. Volume 2. That I know I don't have. The Four Seasons second vault of golden hits. Wasn't sure if I had it or not. Stereo, no deep scratches, some scuffs. Let's have to go for it. This is unplayable from what I could tell. It's really trashed, but it's a nice. Even the cover is in bad shape. You can see that there's tape marks, and it's Body Holly CRL 57210. But I don't have it, and so I promised myself I wouldn't buy placeholders anymore, scratchy placeholders that need to be replaced. But this is not about to be found in great shape anytime soon. Decided, nope, I'm going to get it. So yeah, it's made of polystyrene. There was a very short period of time in Canada where they tried to make polystyrene records, and not sure the exact months or years, but it's. I hate polystyrene. Late 50s or roughly 1959, 1960-ish, I would say. Oh, even the other end is split there. Gary Lewis and the Playboys hits again. I love Gary Lewis. And the Playboys. It's my kind of pop from the 60s. I love it. And I'm so naive. I didn't know he was Jerry Lewis's son. I mean, he looks like him. Jeez. I only found out when I saw photos of Jerry Lewis at the back of one of my other LPs by him. I'd like to find Everybody Loves a Clown. I don't have that one. Well, I'm missing She's Just My Style. I don't have that one. A Session With, I don't know if I have it or not. This Diamond Ring I do have. I remember how much I paid for it. I paid 75 cents for that one. Okay, we digress. This I already have, but this is like a very clean 80s reissue of Gary Lewis and the Playboys Golden Greats. And I couldn't leave it there even though it's a reissue. It's really, really clean, so might as well get it. Album 7 by Rick, which I have, but my first copy is in shape. This one I'm sure is not as bad. This I don't have at all. Rick Nelson Sings For You. I'm not sure of the condition, if it was rough or not too bad. Kind of stuff I can check on my bubble stereo there, my Electro Home Apollo. This I was happy and sad at the same time. I want the album by this artist, but this is a 12-inch as a yoink. Noel. This is the B-side. Let's start with the A-side. Dancing is Dangerous. And this is I Want a Man. Why is it so important to have this co-artist on vinyl? It's because the song is written and composed and produced by Ron and Russell Mael, two brothers from my favorite band Sparks. So yeah, so that's still pretty cool. It was a no-brainer for me to get this. This I kind of got. It was in clean shape. Bobby Rydell salutes the great ones. Bing Crosby, Sinatra, and Al Jolson on Cameo. I'm sorry to get it. This I know I don't have. Meet the Searchers, Needles and Pins on Cap. The first record I've ever seen in my life on the Cap label was a 45. It was Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny 45. Not by them, by what's his name? Brian Hyland, I think. I'm not sure. So yeah, Searchers. The Best of Del Shannon with deletion hole in the middle there. Not quite in the middle, but it lands on the label of the record. It's pretty clean, actually. And of course it has Runaway on it. You probably can see Andrews. No, they're not showing any Andrew Sisters records. Anyway, this actually I've checked on YouTube earlier. It's kind of cool. Terry, no, it's not cool, but it's nice. It's like a cross between lounge jazz and Seaberg 1000 kind of music. Imagine that. It's pretty. Some of the tracks are actually very good. The Lamp Is Low, I remember, sounded great on YouTube earlier. And there's another one that I was impressed. They misspelled C'est Si Bon. C is S-I. Claire de Lune. Anniversary song, I think. Anyway, it's great and it's in great shape for once. I saw a record I already have. The Cats Go Wild right there. I have that one. Play guitar with the Ventures. The Ventures show you how to play lead, bass, and rhythm guitar for these hits: Walk Don't Run, Raunchy, Tequila, and Memphis. Unfortunately, the book that they mention, the illustrated booklet is not there. It's missing. Always missing. However, I did find ta-da! Play Guitar with the Ventures, Volume 2. I've never seen both of these records. And this one is the booklet is actually stapled and stuck inside. Oh, this is unfortunate though. So the records are in great shape. And this, I don't know why I got soundtrack of Cleopatra, nice shiny cover. I like the story about this infamous movie that almost sent 20th Century Fox bankrupt. So I got these 21 records for $21. Then at another table I found some records. I found only one good record. I've asked how much and I'm expecting one. They said $2. And thankfully I said, okay, one record, what's $2? So I got Santana Marathon for $2. Split cover at the top here. I can always glue it back, but it has time. Record is in good shape. Little wrinkle on the inner sleeve. Didn't have time to play it, but I've checked on YouTube really quickly, and some songs are perfect for me. I'm going to love this record actually. I'm looking forward to playing this. So I'm glad I got this Santana record that I never see actually. $2. Then much later, because I walked and walked, was getting hot, and I was like on my last run before I left. And some guy had some old cans and some retro stuff, and ta-da! I got this Orchard King tomato juice can. And if you don't know the Orchard King brand, I do. It's from my childhood. It's a Steinberg brand. It says packed for Steinberg's Limited, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I can almost make out the year. Darn, if I knew where my magnifying glass was. Let me see, I don't know if I can, let's put here, there's a little bit more light. Holy crap, 1963. However, doesn't mean that this specific can is 1963, that's the copyright of the label. But maybe it is. But in the 70s, I remember it looked like that, early 70s, so it fits my... And then the guy said, oh, I have something else. Out of his truck, he pulls out a small tin can, red label, no picture, it just said Steinberg instant rice. But I never knew they made instant rice in a can. And it was $5, and it didn't talk to me, didn't trigger any nostalgia to me. I knew it wouldn't fit in my collection because I'm raising the bar in the quality of the stuff I found. Just last week, if you remember, I found this amazing peanut butter jar and this absolutely equally amazing cheese whiz from 1975-76 because the expiration date is from summer 77. I can't wait to put everything together. It will be amazing. So Orchard King, my first Orchard King product, $5. I was willing to pay 10, so when they said 5, yes. And then the same table, another, I suspect it was the teenager son of the seller, I'm not sure. He had some comic books. I got this, and I've asked him, how much? $2. Yes! This is an upgrade of my very first Smurf book, Schtroumpf. When I was a kid, I loved the Smurfs. Back then, there were only 10 books, and this is exactly from the period of when I bought them. And I collected all 10, well, not back then, I was too poor. I only had like 1, 2, how many Smurf books I had? I had 3. No, I had 4 books. No, I don't, yeah. I managed to buy 4 Smurf books because it took me a while to gather enough change money to get a $5.99 book. It was a lot of money for me, but I got Flea, which is this one as a first book. The second one I bought was the second book, the Schtroumpfissime, which is actually well written. Adults can read this specific book. It's not a it's not a children's book at all. I got then La Schtroumpfette as a third book. It's a coincidence, 2 and 3. And then Schtroumpf vers Schtroumpf. And now there are a whole bunch of new books came out after that. And yeah, so $2, and I'm almost done here. And the last purchase is just something I need when I drive out my car, when I drive sunglasses that fit over my my regular glasses. Seller gave me a secret, told me that some of these come in a shiny, cheap plastic, and some are like a doll finish here. These are a little bit more sturdy. When you only have one pair like that, Then you had 4 pairs of the shiny stuff that were 15 bucks. I tried to haggle like all 5 pairs for 50 bucks, 10 bucks each, but his wife said no, we can't lower it lower than 15. It's 15 no matter how many it takes. So I only took this pair, but because they do break eventually, and when they break in the winter, the flea market is outside, is closed, so and it comes in the little thing here. So I got this 1 pair for 15 bucks. Probably we'll get another one next week if he brings some more of this model. So more Steinberg stuff, supermarket stuff. A book I was holding back because I would see it at 4 or 5 bucks at other tables. Got it for 2, and a $2 record and a whole bunch of $1 records. So a great day. Thanks for watching.